Touch Greatness.
What's up, people? This is Az Yet. On the I Only Touch Greatness podcast. We got a new album coming, new video coming. If we're not mistaken, I believe we were told we're the first R&B group that they ever had on this show.
Yeah.
Y'all can't tell me Az Yet ain't gonna be up in the club bumping with this one.
Az Yet.
Girl, I like the way you rock. You must be off Rodeo. It's not too much to ask for, 'cause I want you.
Az Yet.
That body's unrefusable. You so nice about it. Ain't nobody tell you nada.
Az Yet.
I'll just give you what you want, and I know what it is. How you make me feel everything you say.
Az Yet.
How you make me do all the things that you make me do. I love the way you give it to me, yeah. I love when I can give it to you, girl. You must have a lock in.
Az Yet. Az Yet.
You so nice about it. Ain't nobody tell you nada. I've never been undecided. I'll just give you what you want.
You're tuning into I Only Touch Greatness podcast, Vancouver's best show with Ryan Hayes.
Often imitated but never duplicated. I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes.
So I want to know, first of all, how the group got started. And I couldn't find stats on all of you, but are you all from Philadelphia? And how did you get in? And what kind of childhood did you have, and when did you get into the music?
Well, in the beginning, there was more Philadelphia participants. But now, we're from Philly, Detroit, and California.
Yeah,
Detroit, and
Vegas.
And so yeah, that's and as far as how we met, is that what you asked?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
that's
sorry,
what
yes.
it's basically said. Yeah.
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 Well, as far as the history goes, me and Jay, we go back about 30 years.
Back in the time.
Yeah. And so we've always like known each other for like a long time, and we was just waiting for the right moment to make things actually come together.
Yeah.
I heard her say,
And
from each other.
got signed. We go all the way back to the Philly days.
Back to the talent show days and auditioning for the Face Records and all of the above. Way back.
That's my twin from another mother.
He was in Ground Zero. Same birthday, same year.
Same day, yeah.
The same
So
day.
you know, when y'all say happy birthday, you gotta say it to both of us, right?
Yes, sir.
Right on.
But we both get offended if you say it to me and not
So it was actually just my birthday yesterday. That's why I've lost my voice, because I was partying like.
Right.
So
You're trying to get down.
we're trying to party. I gotta throw this out there. How do we feel about those Eagles? The football.
Yeah, we're definitely pissed off a little.
No comment.
He has no comment.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
about them Lions though. Some changes.
Yeah. Shout out to
They
the
did
Lions,
good.
man. I
But what the
I
Lions?
did them.
I knew he was gonna bring those Lions.
Yeah. So I read that Kenny was found singing in the lobby of a hotel.
Yeah, that was centuries ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the stat that I found on like how the group kind of got together.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
hey, I wanted to say this, like, coming as just a lover of music. Like, what was one of your songs? One of the songs that used to, always think of, what I'm saying, that you always remember, like, of you singing for the first time.
Oh wow.
Individually or as a group?
Yeah, individually. You know what I'm saying? One of your favorite songs that you always remember, you know what I mean, and sung.
For me, it was Billie Jean when I was a kid. I just love Michael Jackson. Billie Jean, all day.
Yeah.
The greatest song ever made.
For me, it was Burn Rubber on Me. Yeah, man. Mine was Michael Jackson, Let Me Show You the Way to Go. And there's a reason for it. It's because it's the first time my mother put me on the spot to sing in front of my family, and it hurt. And every time I hear that song, I understand what trauma means, because I still feel that spotlight click. Like, and I won't listen to that song. He said traumatic. Let me show you the way to go. That one, it's too much. It hurts my soul. And for me, I mean, when I was younger, before my voice changed, I mean, it would always be like Stevie Wonder, like Ribbon in the Sky. And then when my voice kind of got bigger, it was Luther Vandross.
I got to say, Commission, I Am Here. I was raised with gospel background.
Right. Yeah. I thought he was going to say the Lions anthem. Yes,
right. Was there one artist that you really like mentally looked up to?
Prince.
And that you wanted? Yeah, pardon me.
It was Prince right here, but these brothers, I'm sure, is something different.
Yeah. Babyface for me when it came to how he create music. How he
Stevie Wonder.
I don't know. I got to say that's a hard one. Who I looked up to.
You can say me.
Look, I got to say it got to be Michael Jackson, because I grew up doing the Michael Jackson dances. Mom always wanted me to, dance in front of everybody in church, and
I know that. It was embarrassing.
Right. If you don't even dance in front of us, what you talking about?
That's why I don't even dance no more. She destroyed me.
Upstairs. Put in front of Mike. Talk to him.
I know. I was about to say, I know how that is, because that's used to how my aunt used to be, because she used to always used to like to do bad or read it. And she'll be like, go ahead, do that song. And I'm over here trying to do it. Think I'm doing something, man.
Look crazy.
Yeah. Looking wild.
So you brought up Babyface. So what was it like first working with him? And how did you guys find him? Or, I mean, the other way around, but.
Well, we found him by way of association with the past manager that we had. And they were in a partnership with another person that connected to Babyface's mother-in-law, Kenny's mother-in-law.
Yes.
And then that's basically how we got to him. And as far as how working with him is, it was a great experience, because he's very seasoned and he knows exactly what he wants and how it should be done. But he also allowed you to be yourself. So that's the one component I don't know if a lot of people know. But yeah.
I was about to say, like, what was like the years that y'all got signed? Was it like right at 96? Oh, on 95. When y'all signed to, okay. So y'all was like there when all, you know what I'm saying, like TLC and Outkast, Goody Mob, and
before you see Usher was there too.
Usher, yep. Usher and wasn't Kenny Lattimore was there too. Kenny Lattimore and was Tony there, or the Braxtons? Or
the Goody Mob was there and Tony was there.
Goody Mob.
Okay. So like, how was it like, like just being a part of that? Like some of the dope stories of like first getting into there, and how that some of that, just came about with y'all.
Well, it could have been overwhelming in the very beginning, but It wasn't, because we had already got pretty much accepted by, Kenny himself. He had already heard our demo, and all we wanted him to do was just, let us sing it live, so he could know that was actually us. And we just took it from there. Yep.
Right.
And
And
you know,
this,
go ahead, Prince. You go, bud.
I was just gonna say, like, with y'all now, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is it, like, rebranding this new, this group that's been around since '89? So how is it, like, right now, you know what I'm saying? What y'all got going on right now?
First of all, it's a breath of fresh air.
Yes.
Because we're at a place right now that we've been fighting to get to for a long time. Mm-hmm. So, we're pretty content with what we're doing, and we got a lot of good stuff in the store. So, anybody else got anything to chime?
What was that question? One more time. I caught it, but I want to hear it.
Basically, he's wondering what projects you got going on right now.
No, it's just like, forming a group that now, just bringing back a group, that has, been trying to restructure for a while. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, on that end, on, like, how's it being a part of, this generation's As Yet?
Okay. So there are, we talk about this every now and then. There are two things that I wouldn't necessarily say we have to fight against, but it's two things that we have to prove, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. One of them, actually, it's three things. One of them is that we respect the legacy of As Yet, which includes Dion, Sean, Daryl, Mark Nelson, that type of thing. Then we also have to show that we're not Dion, Sean. It's that type of thing. And at the same time, while you're doing that, you have to respectfully ask for approval, but at the same time, you got to show who we are without going, oh, please. It's that type of thing, because we're still different men. Mm-hmm. So the project is it's a good project. The first song is an up-tempo one, right? Which is quite interesting if you think about it, because there's been no up-tempo for As Yet. So that one's out, but there's ballad after ballad after ballad after ballad coming behind that. And me, being the hip-hop head that I am, this brother right here is the one that got me interested in As Yet in the first place, because I'm listening to all the crooners and I could care less, because I'm over here with X and Redman and Meth, and doing my thing. Then I hear him go in the basement. That's what caught my ear. Everybody else was like, whatever. But we got this brother here with that crazy tenor. I call him Butter. I know he don't like it, but I call that Sean Benson Butter. You feel me, right? You understand where I'm coming? That dude's voice is like, yo, you'll understand.
And when he really goes there, I call him Extra Butter.
Extra butter. Right. You can put it on your popcorn. You can put it on your toast. You can even fry your eggs, and I'm telling you, it's a delicious meal. This brother ain't no joke.
Not butter.
Yeah.
It's the brand moving forward.
Exactly.
We started it early. It was a legacy. Hope it's a legacy. It's a brand. It's a brand that you don't want to go to waste. You got so many fans, and restructuring this thing to make it work with all of us here. It's like the vibes is good. You got a real brotherhood now that we can move forward in this thing and to take it to where we know God can take us. You know what I'm saying? Because we believe that we can do anything. We can get out there and sing anywhere. We're just excited about moving forward with As Yet.
I got one more trick that we have up our sleeve. Everything we have is in house.
Everything.
Our writing,
we did it all.
Our production,
yes.
Our videos,
yes.
Our it's all in house.
That's the plan.
And that's a beautiful thing, to be able to have agency in everything that comes out of your camp. And not that you won't be working with other people.
Yes.
God, we welcome it, because this less work for us. But we have the capability of just we can do a song any day, anytime we feel like it, and shoot it and get it to people. Yeah.
I don't forget about this boy.
This fool here and that one. Oh, smiley face. Over here. This is real. These production, yo.
The tenor is crazy, right?
Yeah, the tenor.
Oh yeah, that boy nuts.
Yeah, the tenor is crazy. The bass man's still the same and even better, more seasoned.
And he likes spinning too.
We gonna kill this thing.
He likes to spin on stage.
Hey,
really?
he loves that spin.
Hey,
if I run out of moves, that's what I go to.
Hey,
I just spin it.
The spin move.
If I get stuck spinning, then we gonna have problems.
The cool part about this is we're all men. We're all, you know, we're aware. You know, we say real recognize real, right? The vibe you get from us, you can see what it is. It's right here before you. So it's actually something fresh and new that the world have really, you know, never really seen with this unit. They can feel it now. You're going to feel the energy. You're going to see the energy. We put our heart and sweat and soul into the music. It's a beautiful thing, and we're super excited, man, just to be able to get back out here again and start traveling around the world, get to see you guys.
That's a fact.
You know, all the fans, like, we're just ready to kill it.
Right.
And we're just really, really, really blessed, and we're just, you know,
One thing I can say that was
Excited.
kind of a surprise to me, because I wasn't a big fan of Az Yet back in the day. I had a lot of respect for their technique, the technical harmonies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was listening to Jodeci and people like that because that's my type of voice. You know what I'm saying? I grew up trying to sound like Charlie Wilson and Hathaway and people like that, Stevie. So Kenny, once we get in the studio and start working, I'm thinking I'm gonna be hearing all this bass and Barry White and all this type of stuff. And this dude is right up there with me. So, you know what I'm saying? I keep, you know, every time we do a record, man, I got this brother right up there with me. And I think
I can play.
Everybody's out there waiting to hear the bass. It's not a lot of that. Kenny's singing lead up there with me, man.
They know.
But I'm saying
don't
we're doing
forget
it on
the bass
purpose.
skills
We're
there.
doing it on purpose. We're doing it on purpose to show you just how crazy this man is. Like it, you know what I'm saying? I really, I really respect this talent. You know what I'm saying?
A balanced variety of music, from dance music and the ballads that they all know us from. So we're going to kind of treat for y'all. Yeah.
So you're at that point where you've just rebuilt the group. You say it was a football team. You've just done a rebuild. You're ready to come back, and now you're the Detroit Lions.
Look, I'm a Cowboys fan, so you know I'm delusional, right? But
I'm a Seahawks.
That's how my brother is too with the Cowboys. I know it.
Yeah, I'm a Seahawks fan. We're rebuilding right now too. So
the real are the ones from Detroit. Okay, so I got a co-sign on this.
These two guys.
And we're in my entire lifetime, the Lions never gave us nothing.
Nothing.
The Red Wings, the Pistons, and the Tigers. They always did their job at some point, but the Lions have never, ever, ever. So I got to ride. I ain't even know football. Kind of like
the Red Wings had a 20 years. The Red Wings had a 20-year run where they made the playoffs every year.
Yes, and that's crazy.
It hurts. It's painful. I ain't got a team, man.
Let's see what happens. Y'all team has an excuse.
Look, that's why the Lions going to the championship.
My team is like dating a really beautiful, crazy woman.
Okay.
That don't sound sad.
That's
a sad story, man. That's a sad story.
So, do you guys have a dream venue that you want to perform at? Where is it going to be?
Madison Square Garden for me.
Oh yeah, me too.
Are we at the Super Bowl?
I'm going.
We at the Super Bowl.
I want to go back to London too.
London.
Yeah,
it's the spot for sure.
The Spirit, Las Vegas.
I mean, I don't really care for their weather that much, but everything else,
that's doing great.
Yeah. And you know the what's the currency? Pounds? Yeah, that.
He said the pounds. Hey, do they even got? What was one of your favorite restaurants in London?
Oh, that goes back too far. But I do. I think it was a pizza spot. I think I can't tell you the name of it, but yeah, I'm sure it's still there. It don't. It's all historical.
Yeah, pre-show rituals.
Pre-show rituals.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some people smoke a joint, some people want to have a shot, somebody.
No.
Say a
Pray.
prayer.
Yeah, pray.
That's wrong.
Yeah,
Prayer.
He said no.
Prayer.
What?
No, I mean, depending on what time of the day it is, like warming up exercises and stuff like that. Because you can't go on stage without doing something. Because if you do, yeah.
But a nice quiet room.
Room. Yeah.
Or bathroom acoustic.
Yeah, I know that's right.
That was always.
But other than that, none of that. Yeah,
Never. If you're an R&B group, never go to the bathroom by yourself.
Oh, yeah, that
Words from the wise.
Out there, all you young R&B singers, always it's the buddy system.
The buddy system.
Love to get you in the bathroom.
You got to take your battle buddy with you, man.
Take your battle buddy with you.
Your battle buddies.
I understand that being 5'5", like I got to bring a friend to the bathroom just to like bodyguard me.
That's special.
We got your back, bro.
I was good.
Go Prince, because I got some more.
No, I just wanted to say, like, just with like a lot of stuff right now, like with music right now, what y'all feel right now with R&B right now is like, what you think needs to be in R&B right now that y'all about to bring, you know what I'm saying, with this new album?
I got an answer for that because I was just talking about it today. And I had a conversation with a DJ buddy of mine, and I told him everything that he was saying to me what was wrong with R&B today. I told him, wait till you hear what we got coming. And it's changes in the track, bridges, changes, drops, take you on a roller coaster ride of emotions and climaxes at the end. You know what I'm saying? That's what's me. Songs don't build up anymore. It just stay straight. Yeah,
straight through.
And we do a whole lot of that. We do songs that draw you in.
So we're maintaining the classicness of our structure, but at the same time, we have no problem collaborating with anybody.
I know that's right.
We don't discriminate against musical styles and stuff like that because it's all a part of everybody else's representation. So it's just we just want to bring consistent, solid R&B that was missing. That's all.
Yeah. Not so much. Yeah, good. You got it.
Everything will blend in its own time. Every note can blend with another note. So the collaboration part is easy. What I've learned in my lifetime is you can tell a lot about a person's depth by the music that they listen to. Some of our music has been lacking in depth. And if you look out your window, you can see the results. You feel me? Of what has been lacking in the spirit of music, the notes, the colors, the strings, the this, the that. And it's not to disparage that, but as an adult, black man, black in quotes, because this is black, but you understand what I mean. We're lacking those tones that make us deeper people, deeper thing that's going on. Instead of just you feel you heard that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so long.
You know.
For this night I pray that it stop. You feel me? Big difference from it makes a difference.
Yeah. Unless we're doing a remix.
Yeah, we can remix it like that, but at least the colors for everybody that
people aren't really making songs that have
music
built for longevity.
You say you can't give what you never had.
Right. They're not creating publishing, long-term publishing that, they can eat off of 30 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's a lot of songs are being put out so fast. Yeah. But those songs, they won't generate 10 years from now. You kind of remember that record. Yeah. 20 years from now, they haven't playing it at all. Think about it. So that's what we go into it knowing that's what we're gonna do.
And still keeping it current.
Ronnie is an oldie but goodie now. Need I say more? Road is an oldie but goodie now, and people still listening to it. Yeah. No Diggity is an oldie but goodie. And
yeah, they actually.
That's all I'm saying.
And the No Diggity, all they did was put a techno beat into it, and now it's back in the top 10 in Europe.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on the McDonald's commercial and things like that. So there's space for these sounds and for this energy. And I mean, they still singing in church. So why can't we be singing outside?
And R&B
isn't dead, and neither are we.
Yeah. And R&B, you know, it seems as if they were trying to wipe away R&B
from where we started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're trying to wipe away R&B. Well, it appears that they're trying to wipe away R&B, but we have to keep that that potency of emotion, you know.
Our responsibility.
And, yeah, it's a responsibility that we have to uphold, and you know, make it cool again, because it is cool. It's always cool. It's never been uncool, but it's just been put on I see it as being put on the back burner, and nobody wants to get in their emotions anymore. Because every time, you know, a lot of times you listening to some R&B, people, oh man, I don't want to be in my emotions. We got to change that perspective. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, because music without emotion is pretty much dead.
Emotion is everything. You got to keep that frequency alive, because that frequency, you know, it kind of controls the world. Honestly, music, period, controls the world. It's an emotion. It's different elements of everything in your spirit. Yeah. So you have to, you know, it's certain contents of music that you just got to, you know, we got to bring it back. We got to bring it more into the front line, because it's
only
been
way we
put
can
on back.
Yeah, we're not trying to be like anybody. We're just trying to just
spread love,
claim our spot in this era. Yeah,
there's a guy up here in Vancouver with a voice of gold. He sings R&B too, and I keep pushing. I'm like, we got to get them onto the radio somehow, because it's not enough R&B on the radio these days. It's either all pop or dance music. I'm thinking
mean, a lot of
we do that as well.
Yeah, no, which is good. That's what you got to do to get on, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's a lot of R&B singers is going hip hop more than, you know what I'm saying, more of just having just straight. Yeah, you can have hip hop in it. Like, you remember like how Keith Sweat had Snoop Dogg in some of his music, but at the end of the day, like, you can still see the balance of it. Like, it wasn't just like a hip hop, you know, album. No, don't get me wrong. Ain't no wrong with mix R&B with hip hop, but sometimes it shouldn't just be that as much, you know what I mean, as like they trying to force it, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's more about emotions, you know what I mean? We need more of the beggings, you know what I'm saying, and that feel good music.
Hold up, not a lot of the begging.
No begging.
I mean, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the begging. We ain't talking about too much begging, but
there's a difference between saying I care very deeply for you and let me express to you how.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's been an hour since you've been gone. Please don't. No.
Nope.
Where? You know, I don't care.
Our personalities are just a little bit different. Please.
Listen.
I got a fun question for you. A fun question for you. If you could have a dinner party, and since there's so many, I usually say 3, but since there's so many of you, how about 2? If you were having a dream dinner party and you can invite 2 famous people, dead or alive, that you would want to sit down with, who are you bringing?
Dead or alive? Wow.
Well, Stevie Wonder would have to be one.
I know, only 2.
Did you say dead or alive? Yeah, because
dead or alive. And if you want to go 3, go 3.
If it's me, it'd be a table full of dead people, because I'm not sharing with nobody. I mean, and Prince don't eat that much, so
right.
Prince don't eat that much.
I'm just trying to have leftovers after.
He eats salads, man. He eats salad.
As long as I got leftovers, because I don't really.
So what's your 2, Kenny?
Yeah, better read. You just use better read.
So for instance. Oh, sorry.
Your mic.
Because I
Go
almost
ahead.
met him, but for some reason he just wasn't live. He was on the screens. That kind of upset me. But yeah, I would love to meet Michael Jackson.
I did press the mic
just to get inside their head.
I need some time with Bruce Lee and Malcolm X.
Oh wow.
That's what I need some time with.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
So yeah. Wow. And it'll take me an hour to explain why, but I think y'all understand.
No, they got it.
Got time, but Bruce Lee and Malcolm X is who I like to sit down and talk with. Yeah.
I like to sit down and talk with all the people that owe me money. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig that.
Over for dinner. And once I get them
clearly,
nice and
cool, with the jokes.
Yeah, once they pay the bill, they can eat.
Dead or alive.
The mamas and papas. The mamas and papas. They were cool. And also,
he's trying to be
the Temptations. All the original members of the Temptations are
in the sky.
You said all the original members?
Yeah, so you got David Ruffin and all of them. Yeah, Otis and all of them.
That's my godfather.
The mamas and papas. California dreaming. That was such a winning day. Yep. That one. Yeah.
Stopped into
but Johnny Hathaway, my favorite voice of all time is Johnny Hathaway, and I think Stevie Wonder is the greatest songwriter of all time.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
I would like
Gotta say Tupac and Michael Jackson.
See, there we go.
Tupac and Michael Jackson, man. Real talk.
I feel like Tupac should just be grandfathered answer because it's kind of like every person I talk to, it's mine. I'd love to sit down with Tupac, Seth Rogen, just smoke joints with Seth Rogen, and then I want to see some eye candy, so I always go with like some Shakira.
Oh yeah, Shakira.
Thug's Mansion, right? You know that song Thug's Mansion?
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah,
this boy right here produced that.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's right here. That's Pitfalls. Boy, that's that one right there.
Yo.
Then tell us about that then.
I want.
I'm telling you, we go.
I just want to know, like, just how was it just even, with that? Cause that's one of my favorite songs.
First of all, he was dead.
Yeah.
Thug's Mansion came out when he was dead, but. I swear, man, I tell everybody, it felt like he was in the room when I was working on it, man, because I was in there by myself. Like,
he probably was.
It felt like I felt it, man, and it wound up becoming a single, so that was real cool. But yeah, I did. I worked on like 10 songs. That's the one I got on it. Somebody told me, yeah, your song on the radio, that one you was doing on Pop. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm rolling down the street. It comes on, man. It was the best. I pulled over, man. I almost cried.
It was so beautiful, right?
I was about to say, how did it come about? Did Afeni or anybody from the camp?
No, this guy told Delane Roberts and Kevin Black about me, Interscope Records. They came out to Vegas, got me, brought me back to Interscope Records, and he said, we want you to work on this Tupac project. And they put me up in a house up in Modesto, California, and they just, man, they would show up with a briefcase, with it handcuffed, with a gun, with the vocals, man. Like that's how they show up with the Tupac vocals. And they come in there and they say, they put it in the computer. They say, here's some, some acapellas. I work, I'm all into it. I'm doing my thing. But at the end of the night, it's like, you done? I said, yeah, they pack all that up and take it away. I don't even get to listen to it. Usually you get the vibe with it. They don't let you sleep with it. Nothing. You work on it the next day. Yeah. But it was real cool.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, we got.
I was about to say, because they had like, how many parts did they have for Thug's Mansion? Because it was like, was it three or four?
What do you mean parts?
Like a Thug's Mansion.
But it was remixed because one of them went on Nas, so I got credited for that too, for going on Nas' album. Yep, it's same.
Yeah, I was about to say off of Godson. Yeah.
how it came about with it being acoustic, it was actually piano, bass, strings, all of that in there, drums. I played all of that, and then we caught this guy that played for Prince on this same guitar that's sitting over here right now. This white guitar. He shows up. He comes in and he plays along with the chords. And as we were playing it back to make sure it sounded clean, we took everything out and just had the guitar playing and the vocals. And we was like, it got to go out like that. And that's how that happened, man.
And that's why there was 3 tracks or 3 versions of the song.
Yeah, we got in within the group is what do you call it? The different stories within the group. Jabril's got his own story. I don't know if you want to tell it.
Yeah, no, let's hear some stories.
Let's hear the stories,
You
man.
got-
That's what
you
we
got
love.
stories.
That's what we love doing. We love doing this, having fun, man. And hey, let's go.
Yeah, because we didn't just show up to this. Yeah, we didn't. Just
No,
show
I know.
Right. And we meant this ask y'all, you know what I'm saying, individually, because I know y'all both something special, you know what I'm saying? I know all y'all something special, but you know what I mean?
So this is what happened. This is this is how I was pretty much introduced to the group, right? So at first I was working with Teddy Riley. I was engineer, producer for Teddy Riley, working with his artists and stuff like that. And after that segment, I got introduced to Kenny. I was just supposed to, do some production music for Kenny. And at that point, the group was there and they was hearing my stuff. They like, oh man, you should be a part of, you should be a part of the group. I'm like, man, y'all stop playing. Y'all stop playing. Y'all ain't trying to bring me a part of the group. Next thing you know,
we're not playing.
They wasn't playing. We had a show next 2 days. So
both days.
So I had to get in, and I had to get in where I fit in, and it was a blessing from there, dude.
How many people? How many people you get thrown in front of?
It was 20,000 people. It was ridiculous.
20,000 people.
Yeah.
One day
we ready.
20,000 people, and I'm like, man, I wasn't ready, but I was ready though.
No, that was his audition. He was ready. He was ready.
I wasn't ready. I was ready.
We gotta get drinking too.
Any other good stories? I mean, if you got the platform to say something.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I came up in Detroit underground with Proof, D12, Mud, everybody, Mud Dog, all them cats, Marshall, yada yada yada. And then
RP Proof. Proof. I love Proof. That was one of my and Corn Artists, and we had Corn Artists on the show too. That was one of my favorites. And Swifty. I love them all, to tell you the truth, but that's cool.
Proof. We would go down to hip hop shop. Me and my bro Power Dice, Brian Davis in Detroit. He's a leader of a band called Critical Bill now. Like loud, obnoxious rock and stuff. We would be rhyming, and Proof was like, y'all need to come down to the Ebony Showcase on Tuesday. And go, no, dude, no. He made us go there. And in that place, history was straight up made. When M first did Infinite in front of a crowd, so he was all there. It's that type of thing. He's in the dressing room. We all doing our thing. We leave him in the dressing room. He in the corner with his hat down, literally in the corner, getting himself together. Dog, he did Infinite, dropped the Proof, said, what color is soul? That's what he asked. What color is soul? Everybody, but yeah. He said, I'm about to show y'all something, change our whole mind. My pen and paper caused a chain reaction to get your brain relaxing. Zaniac, maniac, and action. He just tore the place down, right? Then he bounced and went back to wash dishes, dog. Swear to God.
Oh, wow.
Just like the movie almost, but
he came in and did it. So after leaving there, I got lucky and landed in the right spot. The first song I ever did was for Shaq. And it was with Barney Rubble from Death Row, who did all of that with Dre. And I was getting ready to leave LA because money was getting low. B Rubble hit me up. Hey man, I need you to do a song for me. Came down. We went to Toys R Us. First time I ever seen somebody roll up in a Beamer with flip-flops and shorts on, because I'm from Detroit. You think everybody's supposed to have a briefcase? Not Barney Rubble. He came out flip-flops. We go get a megaphone, go back and do this song. And then 2 days later, he told me to meet him at Paramount, the studio. And it was Shaq. He recorded the song. Ma, that type of joint, right? Did all of that. And a week later, he came back and handed me 10 stacks. I'm like, what the hell is this for? He said, you wrote the song, didn't you? 20,000. Go see your mom and them, come back, blah, blah, blah. So once I stayed, then I got to work at Digital Domain on Ghost with Michael Jackson. Got to talk to him. Titanic, Armageddon, movie. And so I cut my teeth in that that type of game too. We all did little bitty things, and then I'll never talk about it. I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember them Coors Light commercials with the twins from way back in the early 2000s, 2008, 2009. And I love you too. They had all of the Dre did a commercial, all that. That was my voice on them.
Yep.
Yeah, that was all that screaming. Yeah, that was my voice.
Oh shit! I remember that shit. Okay, I remember that. I remember that. Oh wow, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, loud, obnoxious. We've done some work. Yeah, and then him, we was basically roommates, right? And I was always at the crib hanging out. And this is when they were making their, they were transitioning from LaFace to DreamWorks, and they were still working. I was still watching the album get recorded and things like that. And a couple years later, he's like, "You're gonna be the fifth member of Az Yet." Man, get the hell out. No, I'm not. No, I am not.
Believe me when I tell you.
Believe what I say when I tell you. And one day I came to the spot. And this fool was on him and Jabril were on this the big screen, you know, the conference call thing. It was pretty intimidating, to be honest with you. And I ain't scared of nothing. Walk up in his studio and they all look like I'm about to be accused of a crime or something, you know. And then I got voted in. I had to go hold up on that car wash, gentlemen. Give me a couple days to figure out if I want to do this or not. But I did, and this is where we at. And then this fool, between him, myself, and him, I would say about 60 years of friendship between these two.
I used to hear, he used to tell me about Kenny back in the day. And that I told you I admired you from afar because I had never met you. That was back in early 2000. But they used to tell me, yeah, Kenny's like a nerd, man, and he'll sit in front of a speaker with a microphone and just practice notes all day. And I was like, what? And I thought that was dope being a singer. I was like, this dude is no joke. So then I finally meet him, man. They come over to my house.
It's all true.
And they going to ask me to be in a group. And I was like, when we start?
Yeah, I call these two.
I was like, when we start?
These two, I call them music nerds. And the reason I say this is because there's a difference between singing a note, knowing the notes, and knowing why they should be sung. It's a big difference. They know why a note should be sung, where something should stack at, where this should go, the emotion that should go in it, when to pull back, actually when to cut off your vibrato, like when to cut it off instead of going this far to cut it. And when you cut it, once you hear it, you go, oh shoot, I see what they're saying, and not to go too loud. Pull back on this. It's
that's finesse.
He actually calls it finesse.
I'm not a finesse singer, so
not that. But we learn.
I'm on more of a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is. He whispers sometimes.
Yeah. I only do it to surprise y'all. You
got that right.
But if you let me off the chains, well, I'm just gonna go every time. Every time.
And Jabril, he ain't even said he's the producer extraordinaire over there. You know, that man can hear. He can hear what is warmth. He can warm the song up some kind of way. Somebody else just put some bass in it. It's not that simple.
So he's a nerd too.
Yeah, he's a sonic nerd.
You know, you gotta dissect the notes.
You gotta master the craft.
Yeah, it's crazy. Having fun.
Can you tell us got a good story about Mimi?
Mimi Ivy. What can you say about her except it's freaking Mimi? Like just Mimi.
I wanted to put her on. I wanted to put her on the spot, but
This thing I've ever known.
Right.
I know it's all in the eyes. I just meant it's all in the eyes. I know
it's all in the eyes.
Yeah. She look at you like this.
Or whatever. You know what that means. I'm like,
what you see is what you get. Yeah, Mimi.
well, she's awesome. She's awesome. We love her too.
Right, shout out to me. I know she's over there probably cracking up right now behind you.
Probably giving you the eye.
So okay, we'll put out here right now. So there's a woman in our video called Shadow Girl. That's what we call her, right? That's Mimi. Mimi's in the video. Yeah. Like she came down professional. That's something else you could say. Cause she walked in.
Oh yeah.
looking like Mimi.
Hey, but hold up though. Now see, I didn't know. So I'm out there. I'm out there like, you know, when we're shooting the video, and I go to the dressing room. I was gonna go get some. She's in there, and I was just like, excuse me. And I go back, our video about to be lit. Our video about to be lit. Because she was 10 feet tall. And I was like,
you looking up at her.
Yeah, it's Amazon
model in the house. And danced. Yeah, she did the thing, man.
So, what's one thing in the industry you'd want to change?
One more time.
One thing in the industry you would want to change.
I'm
gonna tell you,
not getting paid.
Yeah, right.
Streaming,
so different now.
And the age of the consumer.
Streaming, and we need to change the dynamics of streaming and the revenue that we get from streaming. Because back in the day, you could sell an album and make the bread for an album. You get a percentage of the sales from that album. Now you're just getting streams. You're getting 0.0 cent for a stream, which is ridiculous. You get millions. Not even that. You get millions of streams and not even see money, right? That's basically on the streaming note. So it's you have to try to figure out other ways to bring in revenue, rather, because back then it was album sales. There's a lot of album sales and shows and stuff like that. You can still get your money through shows, but the streaming part is, I think streaming took a lot away from artists.
Where they screwed themselves is when they stopped selling physical media.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And that be it CDs, DVDs, or whatever. That's why Disney and everybody's in trouble now, because they're not selling physical media anymore. And they went so hard at the streaming thing that everybody's starting. So the only way that their building can continue is that they take the streaming revenue from the artists and put it in their pockets. That's that 0.00%. Dude, that ain't even a drop of water. You know what I mean? If you really break it down, it ain't a drop of water if you're thirsty. There's no money in that at all. So to change it, I don't know. It's the difference between artists and actors. We're not unionized. Actors are unionized. That's why they shut Hollywood down for damn near a year, because they weren't getting paid. Us, everybody out here pirates. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you're going to have to, it's war. You got to get what you're getting the way you're getting it.
It's almost
the thing I miss the most about is music and artists and all that is the mystery, man.
Oh, God.
Right?
Thing.
Right, with the mystery of when the next album is coming out and where they are, or whatever. Now you know exactly where they are.
Now y'all can see my Michael Jackson.
You see him every day.
Ain't nobody supposed to see my Michael Jackson like Captain Kirk chair.
Yeah.
But now we got to let people up in our spots.
We don't have
That's crazy. I ain't go to Prince's house till I was invited, and then still didn't see him. And then last summer when he was dead, and they had his urn up over the wall.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? You don't know nothing about nobody's nothing unless you hear it. Now everybody can talk. Hey, man, you think Az Yet is getting back together? No, now everybody know, because we got to be out here with our business in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good business, but still, no mystery. No mystery.
William Shatner, he's Canadian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, William Shatner.
Yeah, Shatner's Canadian.
Yeah, he is.
Nice.
Yeah, he is. He's 100% Canadian. Yes, he is. Dope.
Yep. I was about to say, man, like I always been wanting to always notice since, I first heard the song. So last night, like, how did that just come about? Like, and did y'all know, like, did you even knew that how big that was going to be at that moment whenever you first heard it?
Yeah, we did. Because when we first got to California, what we did is we were given about 5-6 songs, and so what we did is we did all of the backgrounds to the songs. We didn't even like sing any other stuff too. We just sang the backgrounds, and it was like, okay, we're going to come back to work on them later. So last night was actually the last song that we did, but when we did it, it was like, oh man, that's the one. And it wasn't even all the way written yet. So it was just the vibe and the way it felt. But at the same time, we also came back and put all the leads and stuff to the songs. Still, we knew hands off that was going to be last night. And that's what it was. Mm-hmm. It did what it was supposed to do. And I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, because that whole album, yeah. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, whole album was good, and the second single also, Hard to Say I'm Sorry. That was the one that I always loved growing up as a kid. These chicks always be crazy back in the day. But you got a Grammy nomination. You got a Grammy nomination for that one too. Well,
yeah, it allowed us to go, mainstream, and so we basically went around the world quite a few times, and it kept us alive. I mean, I would have liked for another song to have come out, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we still touched the world, and everybody got to know who we were. So that's all we needed.
I ain't gonna lie. Care for Me is one of my shits. I kept playing. I was like, yo, just the way y'all bridged it, and you know what I'm saying, just harmonized on there, like for real. Like that's one of my favorites. Like how is it like, doing songs like that, like Care for Me?
For me, I never had a problem with any song. If there was ever a problem, it was me being underestimated as the person that could actually deliver the song. And I'm like, if you don't know my voice, maybe I need to tell you. Maybe I need to show you. So there was a couple of incidents where I literally had to go in the studio without the extra company and do the song. And then when I did it, it was like, then it wasn't a question anymore. But a lot of people assume that everybody's supposed to sound alike.
Yeah, they were caught up on the whole thing,
I was never trying to sound like anybody, because we had a lot of songs that sounded like other songs because they were written by the same person. But, I think our taste and our version of Last Night, it made it our song. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We didn't write the song, but I mean, we made it our song. And that was one of the things that I think Kenny liked about us the most, was that we were already self-contained when we met him. So it wasn't like we couldn't deliver that at any time from anybody. And then we had the pleasure of working with Mervyn Warren, yeah. And I mean, that was right there. We were already there because we used to do a lot of Take 6 stuff back in the day. So he was like the icing on the cake. And that was Kenny's suggestion. He was like, yeah, I know y'all don't really need nobody to give you harmony, but it's just a better arrangement. It was a better look because this arrangements are crazy. Yeah. And
I was about to say too with that, you know what I'm saying, when you singing, I always hear this, you know what I'm saying? Some people always say, oh yeah, this person sounds like this person. You be like, nah, until you actually see that person. You know what I mean? Like, have you always get mistaken? You know what I'm saying? And what y'all feel like when y'all get mistaken by that?
By what?
Just when somebody tries to say that you sound like another singer, but you sound like yourself.
I see. For me, I never really get that because I always I do my own set of impersonations and stuff anyway. So I'm just a walking tone bank. Because when I was younger, it's like if I couldn't deliver a song or sing it the way I heard it, then that means I needed to actually just find another way to do it. What was that? Turn the lights on.
I always say that because some people always be you always got that one motherfucker who be like, yeah, you sound like this person. I'm like, yo, I sound like myself. I be like, I always get it, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, oh man, you sound like you know what I'm saying? You sound like like Donald Duck or some shit. I'm like, I don't sound like Donald Duck. I sound like me.
Kind of a bad example. Bad example.
Well,
his tenor belongs to him.
Yeah,
it's a unique.
It's mixed in. But here's the thing: everybody, if you go back and look and really dive into it, everybody sounds like somebody because you came up listening to all these people. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's what you do with it, and that's what he's saying about me. Is I sound like a lot of times I sound like Charlie Wilson. Other times I'll sound like similar to Dino from H-Town. You know what I'm saying? Or blend together. But I also have my own tone in there. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to him a lot.
You know what I'm saying? So every now and then it'll come out. So Mariah Carey, anybody was listening to somebody, and there's some of that in there is what you do with it to make it your own. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
So I just want to say this though, with the album coming out, like I'm just ready to know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the album right now and who's going to be featured, like what's up, man, and the new song, that's supposed to premiere, like
My Weekness.
My Weekness. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it.
The story behind it. The story behind the song. How it actually came about.
Oh, we're in my studio.
It's crazy.
And we're working on some others. And I just started playing a bunch of tracks and songs, like, you know, like always. And Daishan like, what's up with that? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He was like, what's up with that?
That was Wednesday. Mark the day. That was Wednesday. Okay.
And you know, I'm like, oh, you like this? Oh, you like this? Let's do it. No, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And we dove right into it.
That was Thursday.
Yeah.
We did it Thursday.
And afterwards, like, let's shoot a video.
That was it. We went Friday and scouted. We shot the video Monday.
Yeah.
Didn't even know the words.
We didn't know the words. we were all up in that. We had to edit around it, man, because we didn't really know the words all the way, but we were vibing. So
yeah, we like this.
We had fun with
this would be the one to reintroduce the name back out, introduce the new faces, introduce the energy. Plus, it's a up tempo kind of, you know, it's different.
Man, we're trying to surpass anything that we've ever done.
Yeah,
we're trying to go past that.
Have some more fun
on this level.
But that's how that came about. Wednesday, Daishan was like, yo, I like this track. Thursday, let's get this thing written and recorded. Friday, let's go find out where we're going to shoot it. We had to wait Saturday and Sunday, and Monday we shot it. Damn. Tuesday's video was done. Literally, that's no joke.
Let's go. I think the beauty of what we got here is it's not hard for us to agree on good music.
That's a fact.
And I mean, if it's not somebody else doing the song, we're going to do it. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
So, not only are we a brand from 1989, but we also are a solid group. Like, we actually love being around each other.
Yeah. And we're all of like mind. We all, you know what I'm saying? We're all like mind. We're all spiritual brothers. Yeah. And we just keep it 100 all the time. And that's how you stay together.
Yep.
Is that you keep it 100 all the time, whether it hurt or not. Because you know it's coming from a place of love. You know it's coming from a place of love and respect. And if you know that, then you know, okay, well, let me go ahead and you know what I'm saying, see what's up with that.
Yeah.
And make any adjustments you have to do, because I know I had to when I got in the group, because
here we go. Don't believe nothing these people see.
No,
when you start laughing, you got
it wasn't even a joke. I was just laughing because I was singing all over everything, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I was used to just being solo and doing my own things. It's like, there's 5 guys in this group, man. We're going to spread some of this around like it's butter, right? Butter on something. Spread some of this around. But then we're getting to know everybody's voices and who, you know what I'm saying, with strengths and weaknesses, and then piecing it together, man, and everybody just being honest about it all. You know what I'm saying? And open-minded, and then it just started really coming together, man. And now we just go in, we knock them out. I know exactly what, you know what I'm saying? I do, like, I can do riffs that Kenny can do, he can do ones that I do. And so it's so easy to be like, let's do it like this, or let's do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And this dude's always butter. So we already know what parts he's gonna sing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it'll change as songs go along, you know what I'm saying? And somewhere people singing more than others, and that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all are in agreement with this thing. We know that it's not about what keeps like a business being successful, especially a small one. It's when it's not about credit and things like that. It's all about what's best for the group.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's not about I did this, I did that, or whatever. It's about what's best for the group. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I think all of our walks of life they all balance each other out.
Yeah. Same end goal.
We're not no teenagers coming together.
No, that's right.
We're not some put together group. We actually chose to do this.
Yeah.
Right. So,
but you asked.
Yeah, but I chose
And the good thing about it is us being, seasoned brothers, seasoned.
Yeah,
Large, we all large.
Everybody done did something.
But the thing about it is that we've had a lot of bad things happen, mistakes. So we have good things, but the thing that you do that makes you better is that you don't repeat the bad things. You do more of the good things that you did. You know what I'm saying? And you share all these experiences. So, there's things that we're learning about each other. We're like, okay, don't do that over there. You don't really feel that. He's not really feeling, oh, that's what he, you know what I'm saying? And you start to learn each other. And then you move forward together, man, in unison. You know what I'm saying?
One of the coolest things above all, we got a shot to do it again. We got, you feel me?
Thank God.
Like you learn. Yeah, I keep getting smaller.
You keep getting smaller.
I'm not.
Keep getting smaller. Where are you at?
Yeah, right.
There you go. So it's very rare that people get the lessons that they get in life and then are able to actually come back around again and implement those lessons.
Yeah.
You can pass it on to your kids or your friend, but you rarely get to use them. Everything that we've ever gone through, and it's not all bad at all. Even you take what you need, you throw away what you don't need. That's how I look at it. So it's all love and positivity for me. Yes. Even if I dealt with a jackass, dude, I ain't gonna need you. Goodbye. Yeah. Because thanks for showing me what this type of jackass is. Loaded. I'm still going to get what I came to get.
I know that's
so. You know what I mean? So,
we support.
But the experience that the five of us have thrown on the table, that's a serious old man. And then that is a serious, sage, wise dude. And another thing is, told Daishan, collectively, all five of us make one fine one. Well, collectively.
That's what I'm saying. Another reason why this is working so well is everybody's lending their expertise to it.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes. Nobody's slacking.
And nobody, you know what I'm saying? I always had this thing about, man, I'm not working with you. I'm not teaming up with nobody that's not losing sleep like me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if I know you at home up too, like me.
Oh, good. I'll call you later.
You know what I'm saying? But if you home, you up losing sleep just like I am, then I'm not worried. Yeah. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do for my part in the, my position in the group. So that's how I feel about this.
Yeah. Hey man, let him cook. Let him cook. No, we actually cooking. He always got the butter, and he never drops the butter. It don't come in melted. It don't come in too hard like butter pats. He can always spread it when it needs to be spread.
Just don't eat by itself.
No, sir. Then he spreads it around too.
Just don't ever be whipped.
Don't be whipped.
Don't be whipped butter. Don't be whipped butter.
The most important understanding is that we are a voice of one. We are one voice. So no matter how good any of us are, we know that we all have. It's like a house that has bricks. We all hold the foundation up together, and we're one. And we move forward together, and we do everything. So we're all about. So, way better situation. Love these dudes. It's crazy.
And I see that y'all got the chemistry, y'all having fun with it, and shout out to Mimi because I just now seen that. And she was the one that rebuilt, as yet, and R&B Coolio. Hey, we gotta have fun with this. Hey, favorite video and favorite song of
we gotta give you
the late Coolio, R&B Coolio.
We gotta give you the Mimi eye first.
Yeah,
Mimi eye.
Yes, sir.
That's the eye right there.
The Mimi eye. Yeah, you gotta give it.
You don't know.
At least y'all know I'm serious.
At least y'all know I'm serious.
I've been direct.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's how we are. So
I know that's right. I'm over here like.
So basically the floor is yours. Is Mimi coming?
Mimi,
what?
You gotta come here for a second. You know she in the corner.
Okay. No,
come on.
I was doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
I am not camera ready.
Oh, you look fine, Mimi. Thank you for hooking this up.
Hey, you straight.
You good.
Right, you already know this is a family thing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we have. Hey, I'm not looking all, hey, I'm still looking crazy. This is grind mode. You know how we do it. Grind mode. I was trying to tell him that, you know what I'm saying, the favorite song of Coolio's, you know what I mean? I know you got one favorite song. I know you gotta have a couple.
My favorite is One More Night. That's my favorite.
I'm Gangsta's Paradise, period. That hit me.
That's all come on the radio.
Yeah.
For me, it's Fantastic Voyage, of course.
Yeah, Fantastic Voyage is always my shit.
That was
And I always like it's all. I always remember too. It's All the Way Live off of the fucking Eddie fucking soundtrack. I always love that damn song. Every time I used to watch Eddie, I used to always think of, when that song gonna come. And that's the first thing I think about.
The All That theme song.
Hey,
of course. Oh yeah, the Keenan to Kill. Yeah, that was here it goes. Yep.
Keenan to Kill. That's what I meant.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Mimi.
Hey, we love you. You know he had to. You know he got to make our appearance. We got to have you. You know what I'm saying? We all as fam. That's how we do it.
Oh wait, hold on. You need an appearance? Okay, I got you. Hold on.
Hey, Jabril, don't we got one in the pipeline with Brother Cool on it?
Oh, we got one. Introduction from Kevin. Management. He put it. He put it together, and that's one that we got. It's gonna be a shocker to y'all. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of locked and loaded. It's in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a nice.
No, I just made it right here.
Oh, that's it.
No, I'm done.
I'm tuning in for that.
We got one. It's coming with Coolio, with the legendary.
We got a lot in our little, tucked over here, tucked over there.
In the back. It's in the back.
Yeah, it's not.
I was about to say, what's the name of the new album?
7-15-4. Do the math. We're gonna leave it at that one. 7-15-4.
That's hard. That's hard.
Do the math on that one. Yeah. But we got a lot in store. More than just singles to throw out every week. Of course, we actually did a project, an album, and with a lot of feeling in it. A lot, as they said, emotion.
Evoke emotion.
Yeah, but not emo. There's a difference. It's emotion, not emo. Yeah, because again, we're still men. We stand on our square. Yeah.
So basically, the floor is yours. If you guys want to shoot anything you haven't talked about yet, but we soon we can wrap this up.
Sure.
So let's promote that album and talk about when it's coming.
Well, the video is dropping first quarter. That's for certain. The video and the single is called My Weekness. I would suggest people follow Kenny .Terry1 on Instagram. I could give us everyone's thing, but then I'd have to spell it all out.
After this, I'm going to find you guys all.
Yeah, Kenny .Terry1 will lead you to the four of us. And another thing, like some of the content that we'll be putting up will reflect our sense of humor because we are silly. We have fun. It is not always everybody always standing up and bowing and and R&B and all the time. So we have fun with each other, and we think it's necessary to share that with the world because we do some really silly stuff. And look out for don't ever, if you're an R&B singer, don't go in the bathroom by yourself. Look for that skit. It's gonna come. Yeah, it's real out there. It really happened. It really happened. Yeah, it's our little version things that have happened to us while in our little lives. I know that's right. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. So don't expect the good content, the fun stuff, but also expect some silliness and take it with the love that is given. That we just are sharing our foolishness with y'all. Yeah. Because we loaded with it.
We'll keep it on ready to go. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm am. Like I said, man, just hearing that is am. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to take this time just to not on a serious note, like really like thank the fans. Like from 1989 all the way up to now, like I'm starting to actually look in the comments and look at our videos and stuff, and I'm seeing something that I had no idea was going on. Like today's generation is now looking back and giving their own opinions about what we did. And I was totally oblivious to a lot of it because I'm like, move forward. But no, I had to take this opportunity to really fans because they've loved us for years. And they're like, oh, I would really wish they would come back because we need that music and all that. That stuff touched me because this stuff that they're still talking today. Mm-hmm. And I was looking at some of those comments and stuff last night, and I'm like, wow. Yeah. My apologies for not being as hands-on with the social media like that, but today's a new day.
Just the love that they've shared over the years, I guess you would say the patience, just sticking with some of the inconsistencies in the situation where they see different faces, but they still they love the group so much. It's an amazing thing to know that they still appreciate the brand itself. Right. And look at the great music that was already displayed, and we promise to give y'all the best that we can give. We're gonna do our best to make sure that you enjoy this project here. It's amazing.
See why we call him butter?
You see, butter. Smooth that we look so full.
Smooth. That boy good.
Boy good.
I'm definitely looking forward to hearing it and checking her out. And I guess we'll call her everything off of air from here, unless there's something good comes up.
Well, we'd like to take this moment to just say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Ryan.
Happy birthday to you.
I can't sing no more, but I can try.
I don't know if the latency is off over here.
Right.
Oh
yeah, no, you do right.
That was fucking awesome.